Hey guys, it's Sharif here again, continuing from part 1, the last video on the 2022 preferred walk around and explaining features inside the car and how buttons are working and how to connect your phone. Part 2, continuing to part 1. So the last, I'm gonna start from what I ended last time, which was going through the menu there. Okay, so this is the menu button. Okay, so like I was explaining on that menu, the third menu, guys, because I explained the first two menus in part 1. So part 2, so let's go through the third menu. Okay, so that's the third menu. I'm clicking here to play with change the menus. Driving assistance, warning time. So warning time of the rear cross traffic or the safety features, right? Do you want it to warn you normal or late? I would recommend leaving it on normal. Warning volume, high, medium, low. Driver attention, lead vehicle departure, inattentive driving, it's all on. Forward collision, do you want warning only or do you want active assist? You can leave it at active assist. Lane safety, assist only or warning. We're gonna say assist. Blind spot monitoring, it is basically active assist, so it is gonna warn you. It is gonna basically this is what it's supposed to be, or you can do it as a warning only, but we're gonna leave it as active assist. Safe exit warning, which means if your kid is in the back or someone is in the back and they try to open the door while the car is parking and there's another car coming, or a cyclist or a human being coming, there's a lot of accidents happen when our kids in the back or someone in the back open the door without checking if a car or a cyclist is coming, and that can cause accidents, can damage the door, can cause like public safety. So safe exit assist warning is gonna lock the back door automatically while you're parking if your kid or your partner in the back or your friend try to open the door. So that's pretty nice features. Rear cross traffic, the one that I explained in part 1. So I'm gonna go back clusters. This is the warning. So I see road warning, it is on right now. Wiper light display, it is on. Welcome sound, so when you come into the vehicle, it's gonna have a nice welcoming sound to you. Wallpaper A, B, and C. As you see, it's changing what's behind, so I'm gonna leave it on wallpaper C. Okay, back lights, illumination. You can change that from here, which is the lighting at night for your dash. For the signal, the one turn signal. So for the signal, left and right, do you want it to be 3 flashes, 5 flashes, 7 flashes, or off? That's completely up to you. Headlight delay, so we'll leave that on. High beam assist, we'll leave that on as well. Doors, auto lock, enable on shift or enable on speed, which means if I shift, the doors are going to be locked automatically. Auto unlock, but that's basically on shift to P. So when I shift it to parking, it automatically unlocks all the doors. You can have it when the vehicle is turned off, right? Not when you shift to park. It depends how you like it to be. 2 press unlock, which means when you press the button on your key twice, it's gonna unlock the whole car, right? So now when you press 1 time, it is gonna unlock the whole car instead of pressing 2 times. Convenience, the rear occupant alert, like we explained, if you have someone in the back, it is on right now. The welcome light on driving approach, it's on. Auto rear wiper on. Service interval, so service interval, guys, is every, like I said, 6,000 or 6 months to basically set up the service interval. What I'm going to do right now, I just want to reset it and adjust interval. So this is where you can go to set it up for every 6 months or 6,000 kilometers. You just push inside to go obviously to the right part here. Okay, so basically it's every 6,000 kilometers. Go up or down to change every 6,000, and then when you're done, you just push inside, and then it's going to take you down. I push again because I want it every 6 months, not 60 months, every 6 months. So now it's every 6 months, okay? And then what you do, you would press in, so you push, and then you click save. That's how you'd save the service interval. And then it shows you, okay? Units, so obviously the speed unit, kilometers in Canada, but welcome to the people from the US. You can always change it to the mileage per hour. And also same thing to the temperature. It's Celsius right now, 23 Celsius it's showing on the car. It's a pretty nice day out today. Fuel economy level for every 100 kilometers. So liter per every 100 kilometers or kilometer for every liter. It depends what you want to use. Tire pressuring unit, the PSI. PSI is a way to measure the tire pressure. Reset, no, we're good. Okay, so that's the third menu. The last menu here is the tire pressure. Some of our Hyundai vehicles are equipped with a TPMS, tire pressure monitoring system. That's your gauge for the heater, for the engine, temperature. That's a full tank of gas. It's not full right now, but this is the indicator. Oh, Sharif, how can I know if I'm, close to empty on my fuel? How do I know how many mileage or kilometers I have to reach the next gas station? I sound a little calm this morning. I'm always hyper and, excited. I am excited, but it's still a little bit early here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Okay, 495, so that's the range of the fuel. So that's the range, right? So to show you also what's on the dash there, that's your lane change, lane keep assist sign. Okay, just try not, yeah. And that's the smart driving. So the smart driving, guys, this is basically comes from the drive mode, right? So there is a drive mode button. So every time, that's the button there, up, down, and you see on the screen down, smart. So smart, it mimics the way you're driving, so it copies how you drive. Sport, if you are on the highway, and you need to merge, so you need a little bit more power, more pip. It basically, you put it to sport. It uses obviously more gas, but it's if you're trying to pass someone. And if you notice, every time I'm changing that, the lights at the corner are changing, so it's kind of cool, eh? Smart blue, sport, it's orange and red color. Normal, it's just normal driving. Eco, more economical driving, right? So I would recommend doing that in the city. Okay, that idle, or the A with a circle in it, that's this button, right? So that's the idle button, which means when I come to a complete stop in the traffic light, the engine automatically turns off. Everything else is working. It turns off because it is saving fuel. You can turn off that feature from here if you don't like to have that. If you get confused or get panicked, oh, my engine turned off, what's going on? Well, the engine, it's a feature to save fuel, like I said, but everything else is working. Once you take your foot off the gas, off the brake, and touch the gas, the engine automatically comes in milliseconds, right? So that's that feature. Okay, 64 kilometers on the vehicle right now. 23 Celsius is outside. The car is in park right now. Okay, that's your RPM, rotation per minute, and that's your speedometer, right? But yeah, like I said, you can always have this as a digital speedometer, right? And we know how to do it right now. You guys are professionals like me. Okay, lovely. All right, so let me finish the rest of the buttons here, guys. So we already went through the menu button. That's the cruise control button. When you're on the highway, basically this has an adaptive cruise control. So to engage the adaptive cruise control, what you need to do, this is the adaptive cruise control sign. You need to push this, okay? And then it is going to stabilize the vehicle at the current speed that you're on, let's say 110 or 120. If you're on a highway, please follow speed limits. And then if you want to go plus and minus, that increasing and decreasing your speed while you're driving. One other thing is the, I'll explain where this take you through, okay? This take you through the menu, like I said, that's showing here, changing here. That's for the menu button. Yeah, so that's cruise control. That's to set up the forward collision warning. So this is to set up the distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. So when you're on the highway, you want to push that, okay? And then it's going to show you on that screen like blocks, little blocks, where you can adjust the distance between you and the vehicle in front of you, and you can make that distance closer or far by adjusting that, going minus and plus. That's for the forward collision. Okay. Yeah, so that's your for the lane keep, lane change assist. So you have that symbol here as well. So I hope that's clear. Okay, so we'll go over the vehicle from this side here. That's your heated seats left. Got 3 modes. Heated steering wheel. The whole steering wheel actually is heated, not just here. So that's pretty cool. Heated seats for the passenger. Okay, 3 levels too. Pretty nice material actually. I love the material. Like how the Tucson, the Hyundai engineers designed that. It's pretty fancy and easy to get, right? Easy access. It's all within your driving. You don't have to, you know, look anywhere. Like, it's pretty handy. That's your glove box. Not glove box. That's your headrest. Again, not headrest. Armrest. I need to have a second coffee. That's your camera button. Okay, so if you click that, the camera comes on automatically. I'm not in reverse, guys, right? It's a feature that Hyundai made. You know, let's say if you're towing something, you want to see, you're not going to put the car in reverse for towing, right? But this to show you, if someone is following you for some reason, you know, I hope not, then you can have that on while you're driving. You can have that on while driving. This is the automatic braking, so the handbrake, right? So it is on right now. Okay, that's the simple brake. To disengage that, okay, you gotta, number 1, do that down, and then make sure your foot on the brake, and then it's gone. It's not here anymore. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Auto hold. It auto holds. This works basically. I'm gonna try it right now. When I put the car in drive, by the way, the automatic the handbrake automatically disengage. So I'm in drive right now. Obviously, if I took my foot off the brake, the car is moving, which is normal. Okay, put it in auto hold. I took my foot off the brake. Here's the auto hold. It's in green, means it's engaged. I don't have my foot on the brake. Car is in drive. Oh, car is not moving. Well, that's the auto hold, right? Holds the vehicle. Okay, I would definitely be careful with using that. Yes, it's you know, it's kind of cool if you're in a traffic light, you don't want to put your foot on the brake, but please be safe. Safety first. Okay, make sure you do the extra step. You put your foot on the brake, right? And the auto hold, now it shows white, so it's disengaged. I'm gonna click it here to take it off the screen. The downhill assist, so that's called the downhill brake assist. If you're going downhill, that kind of tell the vehicle to slow us down, right? That button here, right? Okay, that's a downhill.